Hello and welcome to Casual Simulations. My name is Jamie, and today I'm super excited to be bringing you the start of my career mode in Flight Simulator 24. So, a little bit of background on me. I've played Flight Sims here and there, but never to any kind of crazy level or whatever. I don't even have any kind of fancy yoke or throttle controls or anything like that. I'm actually using my Switch controller that I think I got the basic stuff that can get me flying mapped out. But yeah, we're going to be doing a career. That's the big selling point for Flight Simulator 24, and I am super excited. I tried this just a little while ago, and it actually crashed when I tried to launch it. But we're going to be going to my area that I grew up with in northwest Georgia, right outside the town of Cartersville. So we're going to be actually doing the Cartersville, Georgia airport. So hopefully it doesn't crash, and it looks like it's loading in. There we go. Yep, Cartersville KVPC. That's where we're going to be starting our career out of. So I'm super excited. I love flight simulators, and hopefully my PC. I did do a test flight earlier. I think the default for my settings for my current PC, I think it was high end or whatever. I don't think it's quite ultra. I have a 4070 Super and a I believe it's 14900 KS i9. And 32 gigs of RAM, so it should handle it pretty well, but nothing like super insane like the super high-end graphics cards and everything like that. So, but it should handle it pretty well. Hopefully, we don't get any more crashes. Let's see. Okay, I have seen some other videos, and it usually shows the guy walking up. So, or your avatar, or whatever you want to call it, your pilot, and it's not showing anything right now. Hopefully we didn't freeze. Alrighty, well the game hung up a little bit, so I was sitting there for a while. I'm gonna relaunch it and see what we're able to do. Okay, it seems to have remembered that okay, it's actually showing us walking up now, so it did save that at least. So, alright, hopefully we'll get a little bit farther in it this time. There we are.
There. You must be Plastic Sports 84, right?
That's right.
Welcome to Cartersville. I'm Arturo, the owner of this aero club.
Good to meet you, Arturo.
Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights.
I'm super excited.
But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
Sounds good. That's weird. I can still kind of see the phantom of the little pop-up, little phantom image of where that happened. Hopefully it's not freezing on me again. What's worrying me is there's no little loading indicator in the bottom right like there usually is, and I can still see the outline of that last text box. So I don't know. I don't know if I should risk trying to close out, because I've been sitting here for a minute again. Oh, there we go. I'm glad I didn't do anything. Just had to be patient. Like I was saying earlier, I know there's a lot of issues with launch, so maybe they haven't quite gotten rid of all the bugs.
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations?
Sounds good. Oh, I can't use the controller to walk around, I guess. Alright, so I guess WSAND, yep. Alright.
Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk.
Nice.
It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine, climbs well, and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are.
Right.
So hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
Auto crouches. Can I press? Oh, I press C to crouch. I don't want to. Let's see. Can I? It's not letting. Oh, okay. So.
Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan.
Okay.
After taking off, we will climb to 2,300 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view.
Sounds
Ready?
good.
Why don't you start the engine for us?
So I don't know the proper startup procedures. That's something I hope to learn. So right now we're just going to take the easy way out and just press Control E to get everything started. Okay, making sure all my
Perfect.
buttons are
The
working.
wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 19.
Okay.
Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Okay, so you're going to taxi for us. All right. That'll work. She's a beauty. So actually, real quick, before I do anything, I guess that's our flight plan. I'm going to see if I can do a view. Oh, I got caps lock on. Cockpit external view mode. Cockpit toggle free look hold. I'm gonna wrong dev. Oh wait, nope. I'm in. All right, so I need to go here. Apply alker. Set default. So wait, did that change my flight control? Oh no, it didn't. Okay. So let's just see. Am I able to look around now? I guess not.
All right, now comes the fun part.
Hold on, Arturo. I want to be able to look around. Controls. Look, maybe? Okay, so maybe it's this one. Alright.
After releasing the brakes and applying full
Nope.
power, we will speed up and take
we'll
off
figure,
once
I'll figure
we
that
reach
out
60
off
knots
camera.
airspeed.
Alright, 60 knots airspeed.
We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk.
Okay.
While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns.
Gotcha.
Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help.
Sounds good,
Release
buddy.
the parking brakes. Otherwise, we're not going anywhere. Good.
Okay.
Ready for takeoff. Apply full power to get us moving. You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals.
Okay.
Steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff. We have reached 55 knots.
Ooh, this is
Pull the
very,
yoke a little bit to lift off.
very sensitive. Very sensitive.
Perfect climbing attitude and speed. I see you know what you're doing.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. This is very sensitive. I gotta figure out if I can adjust the sensitivity. Super sensitive. Holy crap.
We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing.
You do that.
We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna
so
172 requires very little yoke movement to turn.
Very little controller input as well. So I'm going to
You
leave
can
the
start turning left.
all the assists and everything on for now because, like I said, I am very terrible, and this is going to be a brutal learning curve, even with the assist on. Okay, hold on. That's not the button I wanted to press.
Keep climbing and prepare for the...
Somehow I opened up my Steam by pressing the home button on my controller. Alright, but I need to see if I can turn the sensitivity down. Can I not adjust that? Ooh, okay. Let's put it on 0. See what that does. Alright. a little less jerky. Oh, okay. I think I can get used to this.
Okay, turn left again. We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 2,300 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
Alright. Ooh, this is bad.
I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Actually, let's get outside. You can definitely see how jerky this plane is.
There we are. 2,300 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around. See our airport? Let's fly over it.
Control B. Control B is not working. Okay. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to play around. Okay, there's Plant Bowen over there. Okay.
Excellent. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
I'm trying. So there's the Etowah River. Carswell Airport. Plant Bowen is that area over there. Okay, so I'm definitely able to see that it. I mean, it's similar. I mean, I don't know if it's a true one-for-one representation. Okay. Small
Well done.
adjustments.
I believe you have a talent for piloting.
Are you sure about
I
that?
hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna do it for me. Okay, good. All right. So our
I'm glad
first
that we flew together today. This might be the
flight
first chapter
done.
in your pilot's journey. If you want to embark on it, let's catch up at our headquarters.
Let's do that.
You seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
Hopefully.
There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
Sure will. So I've seen a lot of video, or not a lot of videos. I've seen a pretty good bit of videos, maybe
Here
3
you
or
can
4
see
different
all the
YouTubers
different
jumping right
certifications
in
you
and
can
getting their
pass throughout your
PPL.
career.
I definitely don't think I'm ready for that, but we'll see.
Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Right. All right. So we click on
All
that.
the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here.
Right. So, sim controls, learn the basics, interactions, and cameras. Okay. So, I'd recommend to train more to have a chance. Absolutely. First off, can I actually go in and turn my settings down again? So I'm gonna put it on -35 or 0.35. See if that makes it even less tricky. Go back, save and exit. All right. So, you can retry it for free at any time. So we're just gonna go ahead and try it. If I fail it, I fail it, but we can retry it anytime. All right, so we're going to take off, initial climb, downwind. I can see the briefing. Do not overspeed your flaps, full deployment under 85. Not overspeed your airframe, always stay below 163. Okay. That was the main thing I was looking at. And I'm gonna try to stay in cockpit as much as possible. I don't want to make this like a true sim, like where like no third-person views or anything like that. But I do want to get used to the different control surfaces and gauges and stuff in the actual cockpit of the things I'm flying. I know you get the HUD and everything. You can turn that off when you're in third person, but I want to try to make this as realistic as it can for my skill level, which is not very
Your first ever
skilled.
check ride.
Gotcha.
Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
Alright. Remove. 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 And enter. Alright. So again, I don't know the actual startup procedure, so I'm going to do it.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds.
Gotcha.
Rely on what you have learned in your trainings, and you'll be fine. Now, show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
It's not going to be great.
Kilo Victor Papa Charlie traffic Cessna November 8812 tree is taxiing to runway 19er.
What just happened? Why did it do that? What happened to... Hold on, I gotta figure something out. Somehow I turned on the magnifier. That was weird. Okay. There we go. So spaces break, okay. Don't know what B did. I'm actually going to taxi in third person. It's a little easier. Trying to throttle up a little bit. That seems like that's a lot of throttle. Alright, I'm kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna fail this. But I just want to see where we're at, see where we need to improve. There's a light right there in the middle of the taxiway for some reason. Slowing down. So I'm still, I don't have brakes bound yet. Probably should do that on my controller. So I'm using my keyboard to space bar to actually slow down. All right, stop and announce.
Kilo Victor Papa Charlie traffic Cessna November 8812 tree taking off runway 19er left, closed traffic.
Alright, into the runway. Throttle up a little bit. It says take off, so we'll go ahead and go full throttle. And I'm not on the center line. Let's go ahead and get back to that. Or close to it. Alright. On to 1,300 feet. So yeah, that it's not anywhere near as jerky as it was, but I'm also giving it very little input as well. So see how this goes. I don't know if I'm actually gaining enough altitude. I'm losing speed. Alright, reach crosswind end and keep climbing to 1800. Ooh, this plane is jerky. I'm sure it's just my controls and me not knowing what I'm doing, and I'm using, like I said, a switch controller, so it's probably not the best. Alright, so we need to reach the downwind end and still climb to 1800. We're at 1600 right now, so we're getting there. Going about 50 knots. Alright, we got to, well, I guess within 100 we it counts it. So we're at 1760, so don't need to quite I don't know the flaps button either. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna go ahead and throttle back a little bit. So I don't want to go over speed. So we're a little bit above 1800, so I can throttle back a little bit more. So I'm gonna be nosing down. Trying to stay even announced my position. There's definitely a delay when you hit the enter to announce before it goes through.
Kilo Victor Papa Charlie traffic Cessna November 8812 tree 1 miles east 1,800 feet inbound to land runway 19er.
Alright, we maintain 1800. I'll go ahead and drop the throttle again. Alright, reach base end. It's not asking us to maintain 1800 feet anymore, so I think we're good on that. I think I can hopefully safely start dropping altitude and speed. Alright. This should be Highway 113 below us right there. I see planes, small aircraft, too fast, yep. Small aircraft all the time making this approach right here. So this is pretty realistic because they fly over the little state highway pretty low. So this feels right. This feels real. Alright, here's the tricky part. Can I land? So we'll see. Alright, announce final. It's not letting me announce. There we go.
Kilo Victor Papa Charlie traffic Cessna November 8812 tree is on final runway 19er to land.
I'm a little low. My airspeed is at 50. I think this is fine, but I'm coming in low. Very low. Uh-oh. Alright, so I technically landed. Did it want us to go to that hold short? So I'm going to... I really hope they don't take points off for going through grass. We'll find out. I'm gonna go back to the hold short because it's asking me to. I don't know how it expected me to be able to land and get that as early as I did. I mean, I came in very low. That's the only reason I was that far on the runway. If I pass this, I'll be highly surprised. Stop. Okay. Get in to hold short. I really wish there was a reverse. Just get in the hold short. Alright, stopped it. Now it's taxi.
Kilo Victor Papa Charlie traffic Cessna November 8812 tree is taxiing to parking.
Trying to taxi to parking anyways. Alright. Let's get back on the runway, please. Gotta throttle up. I keep forgetting to throttle up and down. Do I need more throttle than that to move? Oh, wow, I do. Okay. There we go, we're moving. Alright, get back to parking. See how we did. Just gotta figure out what button I'm gonna set brakes and everything too on the controller. I need to do flaps and trim and all that as well. And I have limited buttons, so we'll see. Like I said, I have the basic. I have my rudder and my flight surfaces mapped, and throttle, obviously. But yeah, nothing else. I wish I could look around with my thumbstick, but haven't quite figured that out yet. Alright, slow down. Coming in hot. Alright, guys, watch out. Don't want to chop anybody up into bits. Alright. Pull into parking. Alright, and then control space to set that. Control shift, I'm assuming it's control shift E. That's not showing it. Yep. Alright, wait for engine shutdown, let's see.
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
Alright, AI disembodied voice. I passed, holy crap. With an A. Respect taxi path. I got dinged for 72%. Okay, that makes sense because I really did not respect it. Respect traffic pattern path. I was 99. Okay, plane handling 100. Respect traffic pattern altitude 100. You know what? We'll call that good. We passed with an A. I'll take it. Just my taxiing needs work. I think I should have just went down a little bit farther. Congratulations. I have my PPL. Nice. Allows you to fly single-engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landing from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. Awesome. And we can get the Cessna 152, 172, the JMB VL3, flight design CTSL, and whatever the Robin is, the cadet. There's, I guess it's Wonder Woman's airplane. Cool. All right.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path.
Thank you, Arturo.
Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience.
All right.
Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
Awesome. All right. So, okay, one unlock the specializations.
As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area.
Okay, so I can be a tour guide, but I guess as long as they're not paying me, right? Because that'd be commercial.
As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around. Then, when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Awesome. Thank you, Arturo. All right, so we have our first flight, but I guess the only thing we can use in it now is the 152, the Skyhawk, and everything we just unlocked, basically. And we need other certifications for that. So what do we need to do to get ferry? We need to be level 3 and have our commercials pilot. Okay. Flight seeing. Okay, so these are just things that we can do as we level up and do things. And then there's also rotocraft. That's cool. Okay. So we need to get a powered lift rating, turbo engine rating. Okay, there's a lot. Okay. Back to headquarters. And we have missions now.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you. There's one mission currently available. Selected.
Actually, what we're going to do is head back to the headquarters, and we're going to call that episode good. So, finished our first episode. We got our private pilot's license, and we took our first flight. So we're on our way to, fully fleshing out our career here. And if you look into certifications, there's so many different ways you can go. So obviously, eventually, I want to get into rotorcraft, helicopters and things like that. But for now, we're just going to, I think, focus on this over here. Perform first flight airplane mission. So we have to do at least 2 missions before we can go for a commercials pilot license. Okay, cool. All right. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to make sure you catch further videos of our flight career. So appreciate you watching and stay tuned for more.